Hi, today I'm going to show you how to recreate this animation in Cinema 4D. You can see it's actually a rotating box with a shining glow. You can see the glow on the side. So I'm going to show you how to recreate it in Cinema 4D. Thank you. Let's go and launch Cinema 4D. Cinema is already there. It was already launched. So I'm gonna go and create the box. I'm gonna change some numbers on this box, which I'm gonna put 10, 10, 10. You can see I have a small box now on my scene. So if I zoom back, you see, yeah, this is a very small box which has got 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter on the side as well. So I need to make this box editable because I need to change my angle point. So I can press on C, or I can press on this icon here. So I'll press that just on this icon. So press on that. This make my box editable. Because of moving this angle point as well, what I need to do is to press these tools, which we can go by shortcut by pressing L. So press L, you see I've choose that, and then you can see now my box is editable. So I need to go in 4-view because I need to move it from the top. This is my 4-view window. So I'm gonna zoom back in a little bit, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, and then you can see now I can be able to move my angle point just there, move it. Yeah, move it there on the corner as well. You can see, so because I finished move my angle point on the corner, so now what I need to switch off that box, and I need to go on one screen. As you see, and one thing we need to do, because there are so many boxes, not only one box, so what I need to do now is I need to create more box so that I can be able to do my animation, the animation that I want to recreate. So I need to clone the box, which I need to go here, more graft, and you go to clone effects, which in Cinema 4D R12 it's clone effector, but in R13 they just simplified stuff, they just write it clone object. So I'm just gonna go there on clone, and then I'll drag this clone into, I'll drag my cube box into clone effect. So as soon as I drag it, you can see the point which is pointing down. That means you are dragging the box under the clone object. So I'll release, and you can see nothing much, no much happen, because you need to go and do some changing on the clone object so you can get what you wanted. First of all, I click on clone object, and then I go on this mode. You can see the mode here. You need to change this mode. You click on there and change it to array, grip array. As soon as I changed to grip array, now what you can see, look in there, what you see some different variation of boxes. It's just one box with basically clone. So I'm gonna try and change some numbers to get my box together. So I'll just erase 0 in there, go in there, just put 20, in that one again 20. Can you see something happen in there? So this is all the box I can get. You can see small box. So it's basically I have 9 here, 9 there, 9 there. That's why you see 3, 3, 3. So I have 9 on each corner, on each side. So what I need to do is I need to clone one more time this box to have more box. So I need to create a null object and then drag my clone object into the null object. You can see pointing down one more time. Yeah. So this null object now, it's contain the box, and I need to choose to apply another clone effector one more time. So I'll come here, choose clone effector again. When I choose clone effect again, so I'll do the same procedure as I was doing before. So I'll drag it in, and you'll see no much happen. There are only 3 boxes because it's going on the array which is not be changed yet. So I'm gonna go and change the array one more time. You go clone object, you come down here on mode, and you go on linear, you change this linear to grep array. You can see what's happening now on we have so many different variation of box. So I'll come here and change number to 5, so I need 15 on each line. I'll come and change 5 again, and then I'll come here, change 5 again, and then I'll change this one because I need to get my box together. You can see now I have 5 on each row. I have 5 in this row, and then I have 5 in this row, you can see. So what I need to do is to combine them together again one more time. So I need to change the size number, which on the size number I think I should go with 120. It's something to do with the mathematical term according to the way you put the box in, and then 120 in that size again on z axis. Yeah, you can see now we got more realistic box. You know, the box is here now. You can see it become like a one box, but if you're looking on another way, it's basically so many small box, different box, the small one. So what I will do, I will now start creating my animation now, because now we got all the stuff we need. We need now to start going create the animation. So I'll click on clone object. The first clone object, the smallest box we create. So what I need to do, I need to go on more draft, effector, and go and look for a plane. In Cinema, I'll make a precision. In Cinema 4D R12, this called plane effector. So in Cinema 4D R13 is just a plane. So I'll click on that. You can't see much happen. You can see some stuff happening there. So now on this planer again, what I need to do is to go to do some few changing on this planer, so I can have what I really need, because I don't need to change any position. So I'll click on position. No, I'll need to change some scale in future. So I'll click on scale, and then I'll click on here uniform scale, and I'll need to change some rotation there. So I'll go in there, rotation. I need to put some number in this rotation, so for my animation to happen, so I'll change this to 90 degrees, and then I'll change this one again, basically to 90 degrees again. Then after, when I do my changing here, you can see 90 degrees, 90 degrees. So I need to I want to show you something, what's gonna happen if I change on my scale position. Watch on the screen. So I'm just gonna say -1. Sorry, I'm on French keyboard, so it's 1. Watch what happened. Can you see the boxes disappear? So -1. So this is also gonna help us to do the animation better. So let's go and bring it back to 0. I would like to show you something, because if you don't do that, if you don't really check what you're doing, you can have your animation not working properly. So I'll come here and check my in effector and check. Yeah, this my plane is you can see my plane is inside the clone object. If the plane is not here, that means the effect is not gonna work. This plane object is not gonna be able to actually to communicate with the clone and the face cloner. So it's inside there, so it's okay. So what I need to do now for this one, this second cloner, is for the big box that we created the second time. I need to have a different effect on that. So what I'll go more drafts, and then go to effector and choose random effector, which on Cinema 4D R13 is just random. So you click on that. Watch what happened. Can you see there? Look how my random effector is just mess up stuff. This is how it mess up stuff. But I need to go in there now and do some a bit of changing this, because if you don't make a change there, you're gonna have a bit of problem. So I'm gonna change there. So as the position is 50-50, I don't need the position to be changed now. So I'll click on that. No. So what I'll need now is to go and change stuff now in there. So I'm gonna go same thing on my uniform. I'm gonna click uniform as well, back on, and then another thing which I need to do to actually change my effector again. So I want to change some numbers there so that I can get my animation better. So I'll go on rotation. I will change something in here. You can see on rotation there, probably gonna click, I'm gonna put some number 130, 180. Sorry, I'm on the French keyboard, so I need to press lock. So it's 180. Yeah, 180 I need, and then I need 180 in y-axis. So the z-axis are actually gonna leave it nil. I don't need to change the z-axis. I'll leave it 0 for now. So what's gonna happen, I'm gonna try to check. Yes, my random effector is on my second clone. So what I need to do, I need to do some few changing on this too, because this is what it's gonna base on our animation. Now, if this is not good, the animation is not gonna work properly. So I'll select both of them and come to something called fall. You see this fall? So I'm gonna change something there because I want to change it to spear so we can get that small box we did before, so they can appear properly as well. So I'll come here and change it to spear. Watch what happened. Can you see? We got the small box in doing a movement there. So after this, you can see how as soon as I change that, and then I got so many different way of doing the animation. I'll come on this fall. I'll just reduce it a bit. I'll reduce this fall maybe, let's say to somewhere like 12 maybe. Yeah, 12. And then you can see as soon as I click on weight, watch what happened. See, now we have our box. We have the box in full position. But there's a movement happening there. Let's see what's happening. Yeah. But there's something which I need to change here. Something I need to change. I need to change the scale, because I need these things to actually, the random effector to happen on every all the box. So I'll probably go there. Let's say I put 200 in there. Yeah. See, yeah. Look and watch what happened now. You can see. Yeah. Look. See. Yeah. At least we're doing something. Something is working. Something is working. Yeah, something's working good. something is working good. So now I need to go in and get to change something in my plane again, because I need the animation to be good. You remember what I did before? You click on planar, you come on transformer, so I'll put that back -1 to see what's gonna happen again. So -1 there, oh, yeah, 1. Let's see. So I'm gonna try and go back and see again, only 2, my fault, and then see this to see what's gonna happen now. Yeah, see, start getting some realistic animation. Probably we getting closer. I'm sure I'm getting closer to that animation. So let me zoom back in, and then I'll make some render preview to see where I'm heading now. Yeah, you can see now this is more realistic now. It's a bit closer to what I see on the internet. It's a bit closer to what I see on the internet. So I'm gonna go more and try and go and see what I can do. From the box, the way the box is now, so I need to create another null object, I think, because I need to relate these two effects to a null object, like just like people that they use After Effects, you know, like parenting. I think it seems like parenting, but I won't call it parenting. But so in Cinema 4D, there's something which called Expresso. So this Expresso, I think I'm gonna try to relate these two plugins together to work basically together, so we can get that animation in a good position. I'll reduce this a bit again. Let me say 11, so that it can, yeah. Let me just put there 11%. Yeah, we got something. We got something there. So watch what's gonna happen now. So I'm just gonna bring back the box, and then I'll start do some changing now. So I'm gonna go to even to array. Sorry, even to here. There is always a null object. Oh no, this is R13. There's no null object there, so I think there's only one place. But in R12 you can get it also there. So there's a null object. I go back, I create another new null object. See, that's my null. This is where everything is gonna happen now. This is where the magic gonna happen now. So what I need to do, this is like my animation way I'm gonna relate it to that. So I'm gonna try and change that name. Just gonna put CRTL. You can put whatever you want to put. You know, any name you want to put. Just control for now. So what I'm gonna do is click on that. Watch where I'm going. I go tag, Cinema 4D tag. Let me start for the people that then you just go there, you click left, you go there, or you go there, you launch Expresso. But I'm not gonna do Expresso now, but I need to change something before I actually go and do Expresso. So I'll click there and come here to objects and hold on to objects right here. So I go use user data, and then I want to add some data there. So I'll just click on add data. You can see here, because this where I'm going now, if I make any wrongdoing here, actually my null object is not gonna work. The Expresso is not gonna communicate well. I need to make some changing in here. I need to make some changing in here. So I'll say animation, and then I'll put that name CRTL. So it's the same name name and the sort name. You can see that. So on the value here, I just gonna leave the value at 0 for now. Maybe if I need to change, I can change this value later, but for now I don't need to change the value. So I'll leave it like this for now. If there's anything, I'll come back in here and change something. So you can even launch that. You can come here and press Cinema 4D and go to Expresso, but I'm not gonna. I can launch it from here. Say Expresso is there, but there's another way, which you click close there. You come here, tag Cinema 4D, and then you can also go back to launch Expresso from there. So because it's already launched, so I've got my Expresso right there. Before, when I see this window, I was thinking it's more complicated, but I know it's complicated, but you need to start to understand it slowly, and you will come to understand it. So what I will do, I'll drag my controller right there. I'll drag the random effector. I'll drag the planar there. See? I remember I was talking to my friend in college, and then before, when just Cinema 4D R11, when I was in college before, so I tell him about this Expresso. So after I learned it bit by bit, I started understanding it, because it was difficult. I was not understanding. I was thinking it's like Shake, people that they use Shake, they know what I'm talking about. Okay, there will be some things which I need to do here. You see, what I need to do is click on that, come here, sorry, use data. I need to post that animating controller, so that it can control that data I did create before on this node. So I need to really tell this to use that data and control everything. So I'll click there. You'll see animation central data, so CRTR. So what I need to do is try and go and create this to create the effect that I need from this. So I need to check now, because I needed to create, 1 minute. Yeah, so yeah, I had to go to the kitchen there to give my kid something, so I had to come back. Let me see. Excuse me, let me delete this port for now. So I'll create another port. You have to make sure you click on the red, because this is where we're gonna get everything comes out from. So you click on that animation. So I'll click on that. I'll bring it to the random effector just right there, and then I'll choose something which I need to control, which is that. Can you see that? Fourth, and you can see the fourth as well is from the first where I was doing the animation happening. So this is where I'm gonna try and change something. Fourth, so I'll click that, and I'll bring it back to the plane as well. So I'll go there, and then I'll go on fourth. Oh, excuse me, I just make a mistake, sorry, because this happened to the product to the project I was doing before earlier on. So I need to delete that port. I need to delete that port as well. So I need to go back. I'll go on fourth, and I'll go right the last one. It weight, because that's the weight. The one was actually doing the animation. The one was actually animate. So I'll probably, because other people probably they're not gonna understand this, I'm gonna go back there and show you what I'm talking about. So you see these two random effector there. If you see the layer that it make the animation to happen is this. It's called the weight on fall. Is this. If you look on the screen now, if I move it, you will see what's happening there. You'll see, yeah, you can see. So if I make a mistake on the Expresso, I don't know what to animate. So I'll go back to Expresso. As the Expresso is there, I'll click on that, bring it to the random vector, and then I'll come to fall, and then I'll click on weight. You can see this weight here is the same weight as this one with 0. So I'll click on that, and I would do the same thing on the plane effector there, and then I'll go on weight. Basically, for other people that they don't understand Expresso, I think Expresso, for my own understanding, as I'm saying, is depend with where you are applying it to. So if you see the random effector, if you want to actually merge two effectors together, like what I'm doing now, this is where Expresso is coming handy, I think, you know. So I'll click there, and then from here, what I will do now, it's actually done. So I'll close that, and then I'll go to here. You remember where the name I changed in there? So watch what's gonna happen when I'm changing this percentage. Watch what happened on the screen. Excuse me. Watch what happened. So this, instead of me starting animating so many buttons, I can just have one to animate, and this will do all my work. In there you can see it's already happening. See, it's happening there. Yeah. Yes, but there is something wrong, which I'm thinking, yeah, there must be something wrong here. So I think we need to go in now and find out where is this wrong coming from. Ah, okay, yeah. So I've understand where the wrong come from. You see, when I was on Expresso before, on that mode, well, this Expresso, this controller, is going to read actually the random effector weight before actually the animation happen properly. You see, Cinema 4D, when it comes to this, other people they scared to actually. You need to go in there and actually tweak it and then try to understand what's going on. So what I'm gonna do is go back to these two effector that I applied to my box, and I'll go here and reduce this to 0, because I made a mistake on the first time when I was creating this Expresso. So I don't need to go back to 0. So what I'm gonna do, let me go back to that and bring it back to 0 and see what's happening there. So I'll go back, boom, that is 0. The box is there, so I need to go back there and see what is happening. Yes, it's actually 0, but there is another problem on my offset, no, my fall, which it needed to be around 11, because that's where I wanted to be, but it's actually not working properly. So yeah, it needed to be there. So I don't know if it's going to work again, so let me go back to that. See, now it's 100. You see, yes, you know what this is what I was talking about, because before it was actually happening to be big box. For this animation to be good, you need to have those small particles, like they pretend to be particle, but they are not particle, they're actually box. So I'll try and go, let me bring it back maybe to somewhere 48, and then I'll render there. I'll make a render preview for you so you can see what I was talking about. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. I was talking about this small effect, the actually small box to be look like a particle. So this is what I was talking about. So now what I'll do, I'll actually try and animate this, and then from where, if I animate it, and you will see we got the box. Before we put the camera in, we put everything in, but we'll have, I'll actually have what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'll say 0%. So we gotta animate that.